Hey there, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda, and on this channel you'll find military resources, disability resources, as well as my journey to becoming a published author. And in this video, we're going through day 6 of Vlogmas 2020, and I'll be talking a little bit about what it's like to be pregnant and a disabled military spouse. Now, I will preface today's video with the following. I was pregnant with my son in 2017, so I am a few years removed from the experience, but it was a lot, and I remember a lot of it very, very well. I'll keep the details general so as to not need too much of a TMI warning. But yeah, there's some interesting things about being pregnant and a military spouse, and then being disabled, pregnant, and a military spouse. So here we go. Let's start with the really great things. Number 1. TRICARE. TRICARE will cover your medical bills. It's huge. And because I live in an area where there is a TRICARE option called Martin's Point, I was able to go to off-post providers and choose my own, which meant that I didn't have to wait very long to get into those providers, which was a really good thing because I ended up needing a shunt revision. Remember, my shunt is a thing from here to here, releasing the pressure on my brain. Yeah, so I needed a shunt revision when I was 30 weeks pregnant, as well as 6 days postpartum, which would have been really difficult to get had I needed to wait and deal with the red tape that comes with being seen by on-post providers. Other really awesome thing about being a military spouse and pregnant is that my husband was able to have parental leave. So I had company for the first, typically they only get 10 to 21 days of leave, but because I also had surgery and he had a very, very understanding command, he was home with me for a month, which was great. But pregnancy as a disabled woman is rough because when you have a disability, you have different symptoms that can be misunderstood or misconstrued. For example, a common side effect of a shunt is headaches. It is a side effect of both a functioning and a malfunctioning shunt, and it is also a common side effect of pregnancy. So, it was hard to explain to my doctors the difference between my everyday headache and what was going on with me while I was pregnant. I did eventually get it through to everyone that this headache was not normal. I think in part because my lazy eye, I don't know if you can See the difference? It's not as prominent now, having had 2 surgeries on my eyes alone. But there was a visible difference. By the time I was about halfway through, what my eyes looked like was really different. It's hard to explain. I'll see if I can find a picture and post it in a future video. But at the moment, I have no idea where they are, those pictures. So I'll have to see what I can do for you. Anyway, yeah, so shunt surgery while I was pregnant. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I just wouldn't. It made for some confusion. It made for some frustrating conversations with family members, with doctors, and so much. Anyway, yeah, I guess this is turning into a bit of a different video than I expected. But the good news, the best thing out of all of it, is that despite my challenging pregnancy experience, my son was fine. I had a really challenging time, but he was absolutely fine. No jaundice, no head injuries like mine, which honestly I was concerned about. I was afraid that he would have my same issues, and that bothered me. And I'm a bit ashamed to admit that it bothered me. But he's great. I won't say he's perfect, because no one is, but he is, I don't know if you can hear him right now, but he's he's adventurous, he's silly, he's quite the talker, and I thank God for him every day. If you'd like more details about this, about pregnancy and disability, let me know. I know this was a bit of a cursory video, but I wanted to be able to share a little bit of the story with you. Let me know your thoughts and your questions down below. If you liked this video and you found value, give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button over that way, and turn on the notification bell right next to it so that you get a little bit of a head start on the video when it goes live. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.